Hi everyone, this is Dave, and in today's video I've got a really cool external RAID enclosure solution for you for your storage needs. This is from TerraMaster. This is their D2-310, and this is capable of accepting up to two 3.5-inch SATA drives or indeed 2.5-inch solid state drives. Now the product packaging is very big. It accommodates the actual enclosure itself. Also, you get inside the box an external power supply. You also get some extra accessories which I want to show you now. You get a USB-C to USB-A type cable. So this is going to go into the back of the drive, and then the other end is going to go into your computer. Now what you don't get inside the box is a USB Type-C to Type-C cable. So if you need to connect this to something like the late 2016 or 2017 MacBook Pro, which has got Thunderbolt 3 and USB-C type connectors on the side, then you're going to need an additional cable. Now for my particular test, I'm going to be using this cable from StarTech. This is their Thunderbolt 3 20 gigabit per second USB-C cable. This is a 2-meter cable. They do a whole range of different lengths, and StarTech makes some absolutely fantastic quality products as well, and I really do trust their cables. So that's the cable I'm going to be using to connect the TerraMaster to my computer. But let's have a closer look at the actual enclosure itself, and then I'll show you the other little accessories we get inside. So this is the front panel, and you can see on the front panel here we've got the main power on off button. We've also got a power LED and also some hard drive activity LEDs. And then we've got the two bays, and these are really easy to remove. We simply unclip them, and this reveals the sort of drive sled. And this is capable of accepting a 3.5-inch SATA drive, or indeed we've got holes here for mounting a 2.5-inch drive as well. So we've got two of these in total, and they're very easy to slot back in. And then we just clip that back down into place. So very easy access to the drives you're going to install in here. Now round on the side here we've got some TerraMaster branding, and then round on the back here we've got a fan. Now the fan you can hear whilst the drive's in use. It's not very obtrusive, but you've definitely got a fan there. You might not want to use this in the same room if you're doing sort of audio critical voiceovers, but it's not that loud. We've also got the various connectors. So here we've got the input for the power supply, which comes inside the box. And we've also got the USB-C connector here. Now this is USB-C 3.1 Gen 2, so this supports up to 10 gigabits per second. You'll also see here we've got a little tiny control. This is for changing the various modes. Now if I give you a closer look at this, you can see this is like a screw, and it's got a little red mark on it. And you use the tiny screwdriver that's supplied inside the box to actually change the various modes. So we've got RAID 0, RAID 1, single or JBOD. And for this test, I'm going to leave it set to RAID 0. We've also got a little reset switch inside here, or a little button that you can push. If you make any changes here, you have to push this for them to take effect. So apart from the drive itself, you also get some little packs of accessories. We get the little tiny screwdriver that I mentioned a short while ago, and the little tiny reset tool. This is like the SIM eject tool you get with smartphones, and this is used to push that little reset switch. We also get a little bag of screws. These are for 3.5-inch hard drives. And then we get some black anodized screws, and these are for if you're installing solid state drives. Now for this test, I have got not one, but two of SanDisk's very latest solid state drives. These are SanDisk Ultra 3D solid state drives. They use 3D NAND technology, very, very fast, up to 560 megabytes per second read and up to 530 megabytes per second write speed. I'll show you the product packaging very quickly. A big thank you to SanDisk for sending these out. These are 1 terabyte models, so because I'm setting this up in a RAID 0 configuration, I'll have 2 terabytes of capacity in total. So now we're going to get to installing the drives inside this, and I'm going to do a disk speed test for you as well. Something else I forgot to mention is you do get a larger screwdriver supplied inside the box. So now this is all connected, I'm going to plug in the power supply, and I'm going to use my StarTech USB-C to USB-C cable, and now it's time to turn the drive on. So now this is turned on, we're going to actually perform the reset with the little tool. We need to just hold this in for 5 seconds, and then those settings should take effect. And then it's a matter of just quickly formatting the drives, and then we're ready to perform the disk speed test. So here we go, everything is now set up and running. We've got the power LED on and 2 green LEDs for that RAID configuration. Now this is set to RAID 0. We're going to jump across to the MacBook Pro now, and we're using Blackmagic Design's disk speed test. First thing we're going to do is select the target drive just to check that the TerraMaster RAID is indeed selected. So we just click on the little cogwheel just here, select target drive, and here you can see we've got this particular RAID already selected. And then we're going to click start and see what speeds this gives us. So we have got 812.8 megabytes per second on the write and 870 megabytes per second on the read. We'll leave this running a few times, and you can see it sort of peaking at 825 megabytes per second, and it is peaking at 867 megabytes per second on the read speed. That's a really good performance. This is a really solid RAID enclosure. Now don't forget, this has got solid state drives inside, so part of that speed is down to the really fast SanDisk Ultra 3D solid state drives. If you want to install something with a larger capacity, you could put a couple of 6 terabyte, 8 terabyte or even 10 terabyte 3.5-inch SATA drives in here. Obviously that will affect the speed, so if you want the ultimate speed you're going to go solid state, and if you want larger capacity you're going to go traditional spinning 3.5-inch hard drives. But this particular enclosure from TerraMaster is a really good performer, and it's very good value for money as well. I'll leave links to where you can pick up this enclosure for yourself down in the video description, and also to where you can pick up these SanDisk solid state drives as well. If you've got any questions at all, leave them in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I publish a new tech video pretty much every single day, and I'll see you in another one very soon.